I mean, my story really is I was the kid who did not go out and hang out with people, and I stayed at home on Friday nights and played my junk amp that I had as a kid and just fantasized about having like a really nice tube amp. Day to day I travel a lot. We got to open for Willie Nelson recently, which was just the coolest experience ever. It's a really cool thing to get to play my guitar. This is the thing that I take everywhere I go, and just to be able to play it, and it's no different than when I'm at home playing. I'm out on a stage and it's the same feeling, which is just the coolest thing to get to do it for a living, you know, because I feel like I'm just having fun the whole time. To young Lenny, I would say quit playing with distortion and use a clean tone with reverb and figure out how to make stuff sound good, and don't wait till you're 20 to try to figure that out. For the last 5 years, I've just been all over the clean tone with some reverb, you know. That's the thing that I love. And as a kid, I used way too much overdrive and played too much, like, tried to sound like Jimi Hendrix or something, you know, and it wasn't quite there. You know. So this is the Laney 212. They just kind of called me one day. They were like, man, I think you would be a great fit for a Laney amp. And immediately fell in love. It's just a really awesome amp. Just fits what I do so well. I like the bright switch. I love the drive. The drive is insane. I use it at every show. I just love it, man. So the Steel Park Boost pedal by Laney, Black Country Customs, is one of my favorite pedals on my board. I used to have a huge pedal board, and now I've condensed it because I would turn on like a drive and a boost for a solo, just a different kind of drive, to have something different than my lead drive tone. And this has drive in it, and it's got pretty much like EQ in it, and it's got three different types of boosts within it. And you can just really dial it in. I use it at every show. It's my solo tone. I use it on stuff where if I'm playing rhythm guitar on something, I won't have it on. But if I'm playing like some riff stuff, like I'll just leave it on the whole time at a show. To be a working musician means everything to me because that's all I ever dreamed about doing when I was a kid. And every time I'm like setting my gear up on a stage and I know there's gonna be people there later on in the night, that is what I live for. And to know that I can just crank this up louder there than I can really at home is just the coolest thing ever, man. And just, I don't really think about making money. I just think about the fact that I'm able to take my guitar out of its case and plug it into an amp and just rock. That's the coolest thing ever, to be 25 and to get to travel the country and play music. It's the greatest thing I could ever say.